Hello, this is episode 2. This time I'm going to be teaching how to animate the teapot style, as you can see in the title. First thing we're going to do is open the file I called setting up the stage. I know I made a BFDIA file, so we're just going to have to replace everything. This is a setting up the stage file. Just open it. There we go. Now it's back to normal. Here it is. Remember, press 9 to get rid of the blue boundaries. And we are going to animate. I don't know which sound we're going to animate. Also, let's delete boot body because I don't even think boot's going to be in this animation. Alright, let's just find some good audio. Oh, this. I remember he said this at the end of episode 3. It sounded like this. For this, we're going to have to delete the mouth and the eyes because we're going to have to redo everything because we're not animating in the BFDIA style. Alright. If you don't know how to set up your stage, you should watch the other video. So I'm just going to cut to that. Alright, we are back. Actually, I'm not going to write back. Whatever. But we have set up the stage now, and we have a pretty cool looking plate. You haven't noticed I have made the mouth a clip, but nothing else a clip. We're going to go into this clip, and we're going to make every single mouth. So we come over here, and we search up BFDI mouth chart. I'm sure you'll find it. Gonna wait for it to load. Alright, we could use this for the BFDIA, but we're not using that, we're using this. Alright. Plate is sad/neutral in this, so we're only going to use these and not the happy mouths. So we're going to do first the sad mouth. We've already done the closed mouth. So after that, we make a new project. No, not a new project. We make a new frame. Turn on onion skinning. Oh yeah, another thing, you can go to settings, go to editor, and style should be tint. The back is red, dark red, and I like to make the front like light red. So let's do that. Style standard. But it has to remember that we're in a clip. Alright, there we go. Now, the next mouthful. Whoa. Hold on. I think I might have done something wrong here. Because why is this just here and nothing else? Oh, onion skinning isn't on. I'm dumb. Alright. Now, things first, I think this is a pretty solid mouth, but it could be better. Mouths look, teeth, a row of teeth sort of looks like a horseshoe. So, yeah. Oh, that's not very good. Right, next mouth. After that is just the frowning and then neutral. This should be pretty easy. That, and then that. Then the O mouth, and then the F mouth. The O mouth is actually pretty easy. Just make the fill to like 50, and then a dot. Change it back to 10. Also, you might want to turn up the smoothness if you want it like super smooth. It goes slow, but it makes it super smooth. See, that is like top tier material. So I'm going to be using that. I don't really use it a lot, but when I do remember, it does make my animations better. The F mouth is what is next. You've got to make all these custom mouths if you want to animate in Wick Editor. I'm pretty sure someone has a rig, but I'm not going to go out into the Wick Editor forums and find one. If you want to, you can, but I like doing them the hand-drawn way. The final mouth is just the smaller. So it's a mix between. I should probably like move these back. It's a mix between these two mouths. It's like in the middle, so you can make it like a little bit bigger. I'd say like that is good. If it says the shape you were trying to fill has a gap, it might low-key have a gap or something. But I just filled it, so I don't know what it's on about. I guess we'll keep it like that. Anyways, now that we've made all our frowny mouths, we can animate our sound. Like I said, you won't find this in the Wick Editor or Candlestick. Candlestick is a really good fork, though, so I think you should use that too. It even says it over here at Support Us or Editor Information. Now Support Us. It doesn't say it anywhere. I think I might just be tweaking. I think I'm tweaking. No, I think it's when you open a new thing. I'll show you that at the end. Anyways, the next thing we. Right, so over here, I think her limbs stay the same, but we'll change that later if it doesn't. We're the only thing we're animating right now are the mouths, front arm, and eyes. First thing we're gonna animate is the eyes because we're just gonna ignore the fat wad of. Oh yeah, you have to change it to single frame if you want it to frame picker. Why is this mouth red? We are turning off onion skinning. I just don't trust it. This is a very giant mouth. Okay. Anyways, we're just gonna ignore these fat wads. But since we are blinking, I think we have to change the eyes to a different place. So, mouth eyes, you are now mouth and arm. This layer is now. Oh, I named the frame. This layer is now eyes. It's impossible to draw the second eye. So just copy paste it. If you don't know how to copy paste, or Control C, Control V. I covered this in the first video. If you don't know, just watch the first video, I guess. Anyways, let's make the eyes blink. So, if you check your FPS for here, I make mine 12, but BFDI uses 24. Whichever one suits you best. I use 12, which is probably why my animations are bad. Anyways, keeping it 12. Keeping it 12, we should know that 1 second is 12. So 24 would be 2 seconds, and 36 would be 3 seconds, and so on. If you know your 12 times table, this should be easy. So the first second is 12, and our eyes blink about 0.5 seconds, which is half of 12, which means that our eyes should close at 6 and open at 12. Close at 18 and open at 24, but I guess they're not going to open. Right. Now, parenting is a really cool thing. Press eyes, and then it moves the layer to the back. Just ignore it and push it back up. And call it eyes again. Eh. Oh yeah, let's make the... No, we should not. It's not a very good idea since we're still gonna lip sync. Actually, I think I'll do lip syncing in the next one. This one will just be called blinking, I guess. Blinking, and then the next episode will be arm movements and leg movements, and then we'll finally do lip syncing. Alrighty. Let's get into blinking. So the eyes ease in and ease out. They close at 6, so let's make the stream the tween, not stream. Right. It should be in and out. Oof, my computer's about to die. We need to speed this up. Oh, too long, too long. We should make it in out, but I want to do something different, and let's make it out back. I will plug in my PC when I'm done with this. Jeez. Pretty solid to me. It's pretty trash. Objects Animator's Toolbox has one. You should just check that out because Adobe is basically like Wick Editor without all the different kinds of tweens, like shape tweens. We do have skew tweens though. Pretty cool. We're gonna make the eyes change here. Gonna make the eyes just shift a little bit. Oh, that is absolutely disgusting. No one screenshot that. I can't with this eye. Like I said, no one can ever draw the second eye. It's so ugly. Just look at this. Look at this monstrosity. This needs to be deleted immediately. It's a precaution. Let's just copy paste the second eye. Oh yeah, let's make like an eyebrow developing. And we'll finish this animating this later. Finish this animating this later. I mean, we'll finish this animation later. I'll see you in episode 3 of How to Animate an Object Show in Wick Editor. And bye. Ooh, this episode is pretty long. 16 minutes, bro.